Hey guys, it's Jan, and also known as Zen Bluster, and today we're actually starting a new video series for the channel. What we're doing now is we're going to be assessing whether or not box stock kits are actually good value for especially new racers, and because over here in the States slowly more and more people are going into the hobby, and we are now gonna go ahead and start. I'm going to assess this on three different categories. First, in terms of value, how much value I think comes from buying the kit, and how actually it is easy to actually start working from it. Like the next one is collectability. If you're a collector, whether or not you want to collect this, I could give you what I think and how collectible this kit is, and upgradability if you're serious about going to start racing and you want a kit that can actually help you start. I will give you my assessment and I will rate these out of 10 basically, all each of those categories. So alright, so the first thing that I gotta remind you everybody is like the MSRP on the kit is on the upper right on both ends of the boxes basically. It's 1200 yen, and this kit is the mini 4-wheel drive Shirokumakko GT. And on the parts, easier for us to look from this side, it comes with 26mm low profile hard tires already, 5-spoke orange wheels, and also the Torque Tune 2 motor. That's one of the best things about this kit. It already comes with a motor that we could use for racing if we need to race, if you guys would like to do that. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox it. We'll take it out and slowly check on the parts, and one of the first things that jump out to me in terms of value is the hard tires that already are in the kit. The hard tires, as you guys may or may not know, help you absorb a little bit more impact in terms of, let's say you're coming off of slopes or some weird jumps, and these are really good at doing that, absorbing jumps. Next is the orange 5-spoke wheels, and what's cool is that in addition to the fact that it's orange is that it also has offsets, of course. Those are pretty good. Wider wheels, wider position, not necessarily wider wheels as a whole, but wider position. And of course this one actually increases, I think, its collectability. This is the clear body that comes with the kit, and I don't recall exactly what body this is because I'm not, I haven't really started assessing kits like these up until recently. So yeah, it comes with a clear body, and I like that. That adds to collectability once again. For gears, it already comes with 3.5:1 gear ratio, and that helps you out a lot too. You don't start with an odd, kind of an unusual gear ratio like 4:1 or 5:1 on some of the older kits. This one, of course, weirdish turquoise, I think, or teal kind of looking blue trim pieces basically for the chassis. The gear cover, the lock, and all the other stuff too. Pretty good color, and the chassis. So this is the ABS white chassis, and it's MS and MA are both pretty good in terms of transmission because they're a lot more direct, and for MA specifically it's pretty tough, and the only known weaknesses I've seen from them are these particular holes right here for where you mount your bearings on fully modified cars. Depending on how crazy you go on your speed, sometimes these can break, and you're either stuck on getting a new chassis or you're just re-gluing that stuff, and that's entirely up to you. Next is the Shirokumakko figure. That's one of the things that increases collectability right here. Pretty unique to this kit as far as I know. There might be other ones that this is included in, but this one comes with this kit as well. And of course the Torque Tune 2 Motor Pro, and having that in the kit adds value, and of course upgradability as well. So I'm going to give you my assessment in terms of the value first. I rate the value at an 8 out of 10. It comes with quite a few good stuff that I already have. Not I already have, but like stuff that you could use right off the bat, like the hard tires. The hard tires are good value to new racers. Also the orange, just because you know, you have the extra wide offsets if you need to. And the 3.5 to 1 gear ratio, that's good for value. And of course the torque tune 2 motor. Yeah, you know, if you want to start racing, you want to get more serious, this can be a great help to you. Next would be collectability. How collectible is this kit? Well, it has this body that's pretty unique. It, as far as I know, that only comes with this kit, and the Shirokumakko figure right here as well too. And the next for upgradability, it's pretty high too. Collectability I rate as an 8 out of 10. With upgradability, I rate it as an 8 out of 10 as well. So all across the board, it's an 8 out of 10. One, it already has the hard tires like I mentioned before. Good for racing, basically. The 3.5 to 1 gear ratio, again, I mentioned that again, very good for high speed if you want to go pretty, like especially on the 5 lanes, these are pretty good. And the torque tune 2 motor, if you're more serious about racing, this can really help you out, and adding it to your arsenal of especially if you're a new racer. This kit is overall very upgradable in terms of how ready it is. And MA, just on its own, it's very easy to work from as well too. So there you have it. This has been my overview of the value of the mini 4-wheel drive Shirokumakko GT kit. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share, and thanks for watching. Go race.